Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Virgo, let's get started with your reading. Overall, I'm sensing this feeling around you of needing a do-over, a fresh start. I feel like you've had a fresh start, but the way in which it's worked out, it seems like you need a do-over. It's that kind of energy. We'll see where it goes. Now, the way that I'm feeling with this card of Wu Wang. Wu Wang is, it's associated with the Chinese system of philosophy and divination known as the I Ching. His mind is very natural and honest. He has an innately good nature and encourages us to be the same and to know that we can be the same no matter how we have behaved in the past. So Virgo, there's an innocence around this card, and we're being asked to cultivate that aspect of ourselves, knowing that your innocence and goodness lies within you no matter what actions that you might have taken in the past. It's kind of like a reclaiming purity, that kind of energy that I'm picking up. Now, there is a question of right timing around this with Maiden Moon. It is, of course, about lunar cycles. And for those of you who are unaware, the new moon is best for the beginnings, starting something fresh. So that may be significant to you. Waxing moon is about something growing and increasing. The full moon is about completion and ending, invoking the full power of the moon. And the waning energy is decreasing, eliminating, banishing. So for example, if you want to start something new, a new relationship, or setting a starting date, during a waning or new moon would be better than during a waxing moon. Now, the oracle here is about paying attention to when you plan on doing something, because there needs to be a question of doing it at the right time. That's what I'm sensing. Now, Amaterasu, the energy around the other person. This is, this is Japanese deity. So we've got Chinese energy, we've got Japanese energy. This is related to self-esteem. Building your self-esteem from the inside out, shining. The thing is, if we suffer from the effects of low self-esteem, it can permeate our lives in very odd ways. One of those is it can be difficult to stay balanced, to keep our boundaries, to have a healthy body image, to be successful, or just simply enjoy our lives to the fullest. We see the effect particularly when we shy away from taking positive risks and growing as people. Having positive self-esteem means we shine. The shadow side around this is that having too strong of a healthy self-esteem can tip over into arrogance, and that's not what I'm talking about here. There is also a feeling of narcissism with this card when it's in the shadow side. That most often occurs when we need validation or we need to get approval from others in order to gain this self-esteem. So that's the person around you, I feel. Of course, the energy can be reversed. So we'll see where this goes. It may be, Virgo, you've done something here, or the other person's done something in order to build their self-esteem up, but it's had a negative effect, and there's this kind of energy here of, you know what, I need to start this fresh. I didn't do it right. I didn't do this fresh start right. Whatever that means to you. So we'll see, Virgo, at the bottom of the deck. We have the card of oppression, the Tower card. Okay, so yeah, it seems like you've had this breakthrough, this enlightenment of, oh my goodness, I've started this fresh start, but it's not going right. And why is it not going right? It seems to be because you've done something, because you had low self-esteem, or you've struggled with self-esteem issues, Virgo. So let's take a look. We'll do a few more shuffles, and then we'll get started with this reading. Interesting energy around you. Let's start with cutting these cards. and then we'll start with the energy. So the overall energy of this reading, what is your focus? What is hidden? What may be hidden around this particular situation? How this person feels about you? How you feel about them? What's working for the relationship, the strengths? What is the challenge? What's working against it? Your advice, clarified. And let's take a look and see what the potential outcome is. So Virgo, I'm going to leave this moon energy as the overall energy here. And let's have a look. The King of Cups could be you, or could be the person that you're dealing with. The energies can be reversed. If you're cross-watching, this may resonate as a Virgo or an earth sign that you're dealing with. So we have this King of Cups here. So it is about doing things from the heart, out of love. Yeah, it may be that you've gotten involved in something here, Virgo, not from that heart place. The intention may not have been pure. The innocence is not there, or the innocence is lost around this particular relationship. And I feel that you want to return to this heart space of being more, I get it as mature, responsible, grown up, someone whom other people respect. Yeah, or it could be that Virgo, this is you feeling this way or having regained this self-esteem, perhaps after, I don't know, I get here something that was done here to boost this self-esteem. The focus is the Nine of Coins, and you know what, that's come up like 3 times for me today in different readings. So it's about independence. It is certainly a feeling here of being happy, contented, self-sufficient. I also get an energy here of a hard worker, someone who has built from the ground up an energy of, you know what, I'm doing pretty well in my life. I'm comfortable, I've got some money saved up, I've got a good place to live, and I'm happy. I'm happy and content with what I have around me. Okay, let's take a look and see what's hidden. We've got the Princess of Coins in the reverse. Okay. All right. Well, with this one, there is a situation in which there is someone around you, Virgo, who has not, I don't get it as laziness. I feel it's more about someone who isn't putting in the effort that they should. You think. I feel that's what you think of a person around you. You don't feel like there's potential for growth there because you're not seeing, well, I get it as 2 things. You're not seeing that person doing what you think they should be doing with money. Maybe they're not very good with money. They may be a spender. Something like that. Maybe this person doesn't save. And you're focused on saving for the future. Because you want to be this Nine of Coins. You want to have this independence. But this person around you, I think you're thinking that, well, I don't know, this person doesn't seem to be very good at with their money. That they seem to be, as soon as they have it, they spend it, that kind of thing. Let's see how you are feeling about them. We've got this Queen of Swords. Okay, let's take a look and see the other energy and how they're feeling about you, the Three of Coins. Okay, so you're seeing them as someone who is certainly smart enough to work hard. They may be in your line of work. That's what I'm getting here, Virgo. They may be in the same line of work as you. So you know that they're capable. Yeah, I get them as an intelligent person, someone who is capable of producing these results. They seem to see you as someone who they could work together with. It could be in the workplace, this. It may be a situation where you're working with this person. I don't feel it's a partnership per se in business. It's more about you being in the same workplace. Let's have a look at the strengths. We've got the Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. There's potential here for heartbreak. But what's good about it is I see that although it will be hurtful, I don't think you've gotten too far into this relationship before ending it. So while there's pain, I feel that it will be gotten over relatively quickly, because this seems to have been a short-term situation. Let's have a look and see what the challenge is. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it was maybe a passionate affair, something that started off with all this passion. It's in the workplace, Virgo, but it seems to have died out. The passion's died out. The honeymoon period's over. Yeah, I think you got involved with this, Virgo, self-esteem. It boosted your self-esteem. This person may have been very attractive. Perhaps they were in a position here of being able to help you. It was in the workplace, so it seems like you were around each other. But unfortunately, I don't get this as anything that was meant to last. Let's take a look and see what the advice is here. We've got the Chariot card and Justice in the reverse. Yeah, it was a mistake, I feel. You're being advised to move on from this, to move beyond it. Yeah, especially because I feel that one person here might feel that they've been, well, it's really a sense here of perhaps, because it's in the workplace, someone might feel that they've been treated unfairly. Yeah, it could be that one of these people might have to leave this workplace. Yeah, and that seems like it's unfair, but I think that you both got into this. I mean, you're both adults. You both knew going into this that there could be consequences, Virgo. And that's the thing. I think these are the consequences. One of you having to move out of this workplace now that this is over. Because I think it's just gotten too messy. It's too difficult for you both to work in this place. Let's look at the outcome. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there wasn't enough thought put into this. It's happened quickly. It was a sudden thing. Maybe it was like a very short, passionate affair. But the thing is, there wasn't enough planning, thought, and I get that this is over. And now one of you may have to make a difficult choice here whether or not to move out of this workplace, Virgo. I feel strongly that you got involved in this because you wanted it to, you're feeling a bit down on yourself, you wanted to boost your self-esteem, and now you're kind of wanting a new start, but not with this person, because it seems like you're a little bit, I don't know, I get this kind of cringe energy. You're a bit cringy about this. It makes you feel a bit, well, a little bit off, because you're thinking, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't really the right thing to do. Yeah, I get regrets. It was a very quick, passionate thing, Virgo, that's over, it's done. But the problem is this other person, I think, might feel that there's been an injustice, and one of you might have to leave this workplace. So there's a lot of things up in the air around this. So let's pull some clarifiers, Virgo, and see where this goes. either you or the other way around. If you're cross-watching, this may resonate as a Virgo or an Earth sign that you're dealing with. Yeah, timing. There may be an energy around this with that maiden moon of this was the wrong time to start this with this person. And now you're having to start over, I feel, but you're having to consider the best time to do so, the best time to get the best results. So it may have to do with the lunar cycles, looking at those. So let's see. I'm going to start clarifying with that King of Cups. Let's clarify that King of Cups. King of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. And the Devil in reverse. Let's look at the focus, the Nine of Coins. The Hanged Man. Judgment in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles. Let's look at what's hidden here. The Princess of Coins in reverse. Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Cups. I want to get one more for that actually. What's hidden here? Knight of Cups, yeah. Let's take a look at that Queen of Swords. How you're seeing this person. The Emperor. Tower. And the Four of Cups. How they're seeing you, the Three of Coins. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. And Knight of Wands in reverse. Let's look at the Strength. Three of Swords in reverse. Magician in reverse. The Seven of Swords. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's look at the weakness with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands. And the Star in reverse. Let's look at the advice. Page of Pentacles, we've got the Page of Swords, now we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, one more for the advice, and the Six of Pentacles. And let's look at the outcome with that Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, and one more, Two of Wands in reverse. Ten of Cups and one more. Nine of Swords. Yeah, okay. So we'll see where this goes in the extended. I do hope you join me there if this is resonating. The link is below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 30-minute reading. I'll go into this in depth and we'll look at some oracles to see where this goes. Virgo, it seems like I'm talking to someone here who's gotten involved in a very short workplace affair because they were feeling a bit down on themselves. It was validation, I feel, wanting attention from someone around them because they weren't feeling good, and you're wanting a do-over. There's this energy here of you are innocent, you are pure within, no matter what you might have done in the past. So it's kind of like a refresh or a clean slate. And you're being asked to pay attention to the moon cycles when it comes to ending something and starting something new in order for you to get the best results. Yeah, I feel like this is something that can be changed. I don't think that this needs to leave such a major stain on your life, so to speak, because I get it as something really short. There's a lot of regrets around this though now, and that's the problem. But you needn't. I get that might be a tendency to beat yourself up about having done this or having gotten involved with it. But I do feel that for you, part of this self-esteem lesson here is learning about forgiveness, forgiving yourself, self-compassion, looking at the reasons why you've done this. You know, I don't think it was any kind of malice, but I think you're feeling bad now about how you've treated this other person. And you may need to make some kind of amends there. But let's have a look and see where this goes in the extended. So Virgo, please do join me there if this is resonating. Again, it can be reversed, or if you're cross-watching, this may resonate as a Virgo that you're dealing with. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Please do make sure to like this video, press that thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. Share me on your social media, I'd really appreciate that. And if you wouldn't mind, if you're a new person, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So please don't leave here without clicking that subscribe button. Wishing you the best with this, Virgo, and I will see you in part 2, or I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.